Now at 5:30, public libraries across the Bay State have been cleared to reopen for over a month, but some here in Western Mass are remained closed.
And the Springfield City Library is one of the locations that's chosen to keep its doors shut to guests. Western Mass News reporter Kaylee Puglisi spoke with library officials to find out why.
A Western Mass News viewer reached out to our newsroom last month asking, when will the Springfield Public Libraries open, from Susan W. So we went out looking for answers. A library official tells me it really comes down to a local decision. She says the city of Springfield being in the red zone on the state's COVID-19 risk map has been a big factor. Back in March, the state released guidelines and safety checklists for libraries to safely reopen, but some libraries we spoke with say it wasn't feasible, and as a result, they've chosen to remain closed to the public. Although not open to bookworms, Springfield City Library has been offering curbside pickup, online library card registration, and they've helped book hundreds of residents' COVID vaccine appointments.
I love this library, and as do our library workers here, because we get to connect with the community and help people get access to knowledge and information and culture and entertainment that they want.
Assistant Director for Public Services Jean Canosa Albano tells Western Mass News there are some things that will help get the library back open.
I think being in a better rate of vaccination and infections, those go hand in hand, will be really important. But also getting buildings prepared in that way with better air ventilation is one of the factors we've been told is going to be key in being able to reopen.
Western Mass News is digging deeper, getting answers from several other public libraries in Western Mass on their reopening, some of which are allowing browsing by appointment. Some of those include libraries in West Springfield, Westfield, and Pittsfield up in the Berkshires. We also spoke with South Hadley Public Library Director Joseph Rodeo. He says the guidelines set in place in March made it difficult to reopen right away with certain rules for capacity limits, contact tracing, and cleaning.
The hardest part has not been able to have direct contact with patrons. Over the years, we've made a lot of close connections with the people in our community.
Rodeo says they're figuring out a plan and are preparing to welcome library goers back inside by appointment by the end of next week.
We're hopeful that with the reopening plan that we have in place and the state guidelines, that we'll be able to provide a safe environment for our staff and for our patrons where people can make use of this beautiful library, and we're able to provide the services that I know that they're looking for.
Kaylee Puglisi, Western Mass News.